Emerging from under the waves, it's one of nature's best shows. Spotting dolphins or another giant from the deep.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
Unexpectedly breaching the surface. But just when a whale might be encountered is becoming more unpredictable.
Things like southern right whales staying longer along the coastline and blue whales arriving earlier. It's something we haven't seen before.
Unusually this year, Victorian waters were host to those two whale species at the same time.
That is really quite uncommon. In fact, that's the first time it's been recorded in Victorian coastline.
The Dolphin Research Institute studies whales migrating around Victoria using boats and people surveying from land.
Reporting the sightings mean that we can start to get a picture of what's really going on off Victoria's coast.
Every year we go out in the season, it seems to be creeping up closer and closer towards March, as opposed to perhaps sort of late May, June.
There are no whales around today, but whale and dolphin surveys are done in largely the same way. So we've jumped on a dolphin survey boat today, and we have seen 2 pods of dolphins and 2 different species. It's not just off Victoria where whales have experts scratching their heads. Dr Stuart Johnson has looked at the impact of loud ocean noise on whales in the Northern Hemisphere.
We found that there's an increase of about 10 or 15% in the time taken for them to take a relatively common migration pathway.
David Donnelly's been tracking whales since the 1980s and says there's reason to be concerned.
It's no coincidence that the marine environment is changing, and so too will the animals that live within it.
Researchers will now do more work to understand exactly why the whales here are acting strangely. Nicole Asher, ABC News, Melbourne.